each film I have one line from the script that I hold on to throughout the film because I hear the character in the one line.
But that's so interesting.
Yeah, it helps me hear the character.
And how often do you go back to that
I'll think
line?
about them. Oh, every day. I reset the day with that line. Keeps me from drifting out of gear.
I love that, and I think about that all the time, because the idea that one line can summarize a character, I've always believed in one line. Like one line to describe the biggest ideas. And then when I heard Brad Pitt say that, I thought, oh yes, brother, I'm friends with Brad, because I completely understand. And I know a lot of people, they need more, but I'm a huge fan of finding one line to hold as the guiding star, the northern star, like the spine.
The glue to hold it all together. Why is that though, that one line? Is that because if it comes down to like the bare bones of humans, you have to be able to understand really concisely and clearly who they are?
Maybe. Just like the way you asked me to describe before. You asked me to describe Singapore. You didn't say one line, but you wanted it concise and like a brief recap.
Yeah.
Why not go to the minimum? Do it in a sentence.
Yeah.
But also the reason it works...
it was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Exactly. The reason it works in films, I guess, is because dialogue. And there's always something that a character says that summarizes who that person is. So
yeah.
I think
totally. It's why you look at famous films and there's that catchphrase, which is like...
the trailer line.
Yeah, and it's like iconic for that character. Like, you know, an obvious one, I'll be back.
Great point.
It's all about him having revenge and making a comeback.
Those are really easy to see, right? But what Brad Pitt is saying is that every character has that.
Yeah.
In every role he plays, there's always one line, and he finds it in the script, and he holds on to that line, because then with every scene, he can connect back to the core of what that character is.
Yeah.
Through that one line.
Yeah. Coming back to that sort of acting in the business world and how we can use those acting techniques and skills, having that one line in a speech, any speech, no matter who you are, who you're giving it to, which is kind of like the point, the reason,
the point,
the bottom line of why you're there standing up saying why what you're saying is really crucial. And it's a good way to think about public performance.
Great point. And a lot of, I think, speech coaches will tell you, if you're making a presentation, memorize the first line or the first few lines.
Yeah.
All right, so have that, and then that's your one line.
With each film, I have one line from the script that I hold on to throughout the film because I hear the character in the one line. I reset the day with that line. Keeps me from drifting out of gear.